From Kashmir to Kanyakumari, India is a spellbinding mosaic of cultures, traditions, languages, and an extraordinary mingling civilization. Keeping its age-old culture maintained, today the country is taking huge strides on the path of development. Namaskar viewers, welcome back to another episode of My India. I'm your host Pratiksha Mishra, and in today's episode, we're gonna offer you a glimpse into India's cultures, diversity, along with the developments happening in and around the world. A wave of devotion swept across India as the great night of Shiva, Mahashivratri, arrived. The entire world echoed with the slogan of Har Har Mahadev. The Hindu festival Mahashivratri was recently celebrated with great fervor and gaiety, with devotees keeping fast and offering prayers to Lord Shiva and Goddess Parvati, commemorating the merging of masculine and feminine energy essential for creation and balance in the universe through taking out religious processions and recreating their marriage. Take a look.
As the soul-stirring Sankanath and the rhythmic beating of Damru bells resonated the hearts and minds of people with devotion, every corner of Bharat echoed with the chants of Har Har Mahadev in unison.
Har Har Mahadev!
After all, the most awaited Mahashivratri festival, often considered the great night of Shiva, was here. The Indian festival Mahashivratri holds great significance in Hindu religion, as the marriage of Lord Shiva and Goddess Parvati symbolizes the merging of masculine and feminine energies essential for creation and balance in the universe. Mahashivratri is annually observed on the 14th day of the dark fortnight in the Hindu month of Falgun between February and March. The festival also commemorates Shiva's cosmic dance, Tandav, depicting the cycle of creation and destruction. Recently, on the occasion of Mahashivratri, Hindu devotees across the world celebrated the sacred festival by keeping fast and offering prayers to Lord Shiva.
आज फाल्गुन मास के कृष्ण पक्ष की त्रयोदशी तिथि है, जिसको कहते हैं महाशिवरात्रि। शिवरात्रि तो से हर महीने पड़ती है, पर ये जो शिवरात्रि है ये महाशिवरात्रि है। आज के दिन कहा जाता है शंकर और पार्वती जी का शुभ विवाह होता है और रात्रि में भी होती है। यहाँ दूर दूर से अनेकों लोग आते हैं, जहाँ आप MP हो गया, UP हो गया, आपके देवरिया हो गया, रुद्रपुर हो गया, सलेमपुर हो गया, अलग अलग जिलों से सभी लोग आते, गंगा स्नान करते हैं और बाबा को जल चढ़ाते हैं।
The temples around the globe reverberated with Lord chants of mantras and prayers by devotees who appeared with their families and loved ones to the shrine to perform puja or sacred offerings as part of their devotion. On this occasion, devotees were also seen taking holy baths in water bodies while anointing the Shivlingam in temples with flowers and sacred water from the holy river Ganga. Over thousands of devotees, all dressed in ethnic and religious outfits, were witnessed standing in queues outside the Shiva temples on this auspicious day. Devotees believe Shiva bestows his blessings upon everyone who offers him prayer with a true heart, and that all their wishes get fulfilled.
बस भोले बाबा से यही मांगना है कि वो साथ रहे और कुछ भी नहीं चाहिए, बस भोले बाबा साथ रहे, सब कुछ मिल जाएगा। शिवरात्रि के दिन हम लोग मतलब बचपन से जब से आए हैं तब से हम लोग पहाड़ी मंदिर सुबह आते हैं, 4 बजे आते हैं, सुबह के प्रातः काल में उनका दर्शन करते हैं, जल अभिषेक करते हैं, जल चढ़ाते हैं और दिन भर फास्टिंग रहता है। फिर शाम में बारात में निकलते हैं, बाबा का बारात में शामिल होते हैं।
During Mahashivratri, many devotees observe a full day and night fast, while others consume only fruits and milk to sustain them for the entire day. The night is also believed to be an ideal time for meditation, self-reflection and spiritual practices, as many wake up for the entire night religiously to showcase their devotion to Shiva, the god of destruction. The festival is believed to have originated in the 5th century BC.
आज महाशिवरात्रि है। आज भोले बाबा को बहुत दूर दूर से भक्त आ रहे हैं जल चढ़ाने के लिए। हम भी सुबह 5 बजे से लाइन में लगे हुए हैं। हमारे अब दर्शन हुए, छोटे बच्चे को लेकर हम साथ आए, हमें बहुत अच्छा लगा।
While the country soaked in the devotion of Lord Shiva, the nation witnessed an enthusiastic wave among Hindu devotees who showcased their artistic talents on the occasion to carve a wonderful figure of Shiva in sand. Moreover, as a part of the age-old tradition, devotees also took out a religious procession, Barat, at night as Mahashivratri reinforces the importance of marriage, balance and spiritual growth.
आज काशी में हम लोग के बाबा विश्वनाथ जी तैयार होकर के विवाह के लिए प्रस्थान कर रहे हैं। महादेव! और यह परंपरा इस महावीर मंदिर पे विगत 20 वर्षों से माननीय अजय चौबे जी के द्वारा संचालित है।
Festivities in India are a core part of its age-old established cultural tapestry, which has been weaved through the fabric of brotherhood and harmony. These festivals are not just an opportunity to get along with families and friends, but also offer a moment of relaxation beyond the hectic lifestyle.
Moving on, let's take you to the Dargah of Sufi saint Hazrat Shah Bulaki in India's Uttar Pradesh state, which has always been crowded with the presence of his devotees. The Sufi shrine is not just a religious destination for interfaith community, but also serves as a beacon of communal harmony. Let's take a look. Situated in the civil line area of Uttar Pradesh's Muradabad city is the tomb of Sufi saint Hazrat Shah Bulaki. The Sufi shrine is considered a religious destination that cultivates friendly relations among communities which come to bow their heads together in brotherhood at the grave of the revered saint. People in thousands of numbers come to the revered shrine of Baba Hazrat Shah Bulaki every day from across different corners of the state to pay their sincere tribute to the saint and to seek his blessings. The Islamic structure, which is a beacon of harmony, is said to be 309 years old.
तमाम पूरे शहर से, शहर के बाहर से हिंदू, मुस्लिम, सिख, ईसाई सभी अपना मत्था टेकते हैं, मन्नतें मांगते हैं और उनकी मन्नतें पूरी होती हैं तो फिर शुक्राने के लिए मत्था टेकने आते हैं। हर बृहस्पति को सभी लोग इकट्ठे होते हैं, कुल शरीफ की महफिल होती है, लोग अपनी मन्नतें मांगते हैं और चले जाते हैं।
The centuries-old Dargah also encompasses a larger complex within itself where people often gather to offer prayers and meditate in solace. In remembrance of the Sufi saint, people irrespective of their religious backgrounds lay chadars and flowers along with other religious offerings at the holy grave of the revered Sufi saint. It is believed Baba bestows his blessings upon everyone who comes to the Dargah with sincere hearts and that nobody returns empty-handed.
यहाँ हम बहुत दिनों बाद मतलब पहुँचे थे, हमारी जरा बच्चे के लिए दुआ मांगी थी तो वो बाबा ने सही रखा उसको, तो यहाँ
बाबा की कृपा से सब चीज़ की भगवान ने सब कुछ दिया है, सभी कुछ एक जैसा है। अल्लाह रहम रहीम सब कुछ एक ही है हमारे लिए, तो कोई अलग नहीं है कुछ भी। तो यहाँ पे आके मतलब मन की जो है शांति मिलती है और हमारे घर पे कृपा बनी रहती है, तो इसी वजह से हम आते हैं।
Sufism had flourished for centuries across the world to preach love and emphasize devotion to God.
and with the same goal, even the Sufi saint Hazrat Bulaki came to the region. However, seeing the misery and poverty-stricken area, he finally decided to settle down there. After serving people for years, he finally died in 1139. Though his followers often visited his shrine in remembrance and followed in his footsteps, which taught kindness to all.
And now, a roundup of some of the major stories that made news recently.
Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi launched 3 semiconductor facilities which are set to be developed in western Gujarat and northeastern Assam states. The projects, worth 1.26 trillion rupees, aimed at designing, developing and commercially producing chips in India to make it the next powerhouse of electronic manufacturing. The government has provided incentives and introduced schemes to promote the production of information technology hardware and further elevate the electronic ecosystem of India, said Modi while virtually launching the facilities. Make in India and self-reliance has been key points in Modi's election manifesto for the last 2 terms. The launch of semiconductor projects across India comes days before the announcement of national elections, where Modi's Hindu nationalist Bharatiya Janata Party is projected to win a 3rd consecutive term comfortably, opinion polls suggest. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi witnessed tri-services exercise performed collectively by Indian Navy, Army and Air Force in northwestern Jaisalmer. Joint Army personnel from the sub-divisions were seen performing battle drills in Pokhran firing field to showcase their defense capabilities to Modi. Modi hailed the success of Bharat Shakti or Made in India over the last decade and also announced the domestic designing, development and manufacturing of 5th generation fighter aircrafts in India. Make in India and self-reliance have been key points in Modi's election manifesto for the last 2 terms. Passionate vintage car owners showcase their prized possessions at a classic motor vehicles exhibition in India's southern Hyderabad city. Ardent automobile enthusiasts gathered to see a melange of antique vehicles exhibited by passionate car owners who firmly believe in restoring and maintaining the forgotten beauties. Volkswagen, Mercedes, Austin and many other luxury brands were among the rare vintage cars on display at the event.
From business and politics to science and art, women are making significant contributions globally. India has given recognition of women's achievements in diverse fields. As the International Women's Day was celebrated recently, let's dive into some inspiring stories of Indian women who are breaking barriers and paving the way for future generations.
Women's participation in all sectors of society is crucial for achieving gender equality and the national development goals. India's celebration of International Women's Day on March 8th underscores the importance of recognizing and honoring the contributions of women across different fields. Through women-centric programs and processions held nationwide, India reaffirms its commitment to promoting gender equality and women's rights. This celebration serves as a reminder of the progress made in empowering women and also highlights the work that still needs to be done to ensure that women can make their own decisions, live with dignity, and contribute fully to society.
हमें बेटियों को कम नहीं समझना चाहिए, बेटी भी बेटों के बराबर होती हैं और अपनी बेटियों को पढ़ाना चाहिए। और जो भी अभी पुरानी सोच के साथ कुछ पेरेंट्स रह रहे हैं कि हमें अपनी बेटियों को नहीं पढ़ाना चाहिए, वो उनकी शादी करवानी थी, नहीं, ऐसा नहीं है। बेटियां, देखा जाए तो बेटियां बेटों से भी ज़्यादा तरक्की कर रही हैं।
The evolving role of women in society, from flying drones for agricultural practices to contributing technological advancements like hovercraft boats, showcases their capability and versatility. Women today play multifaceted roles, balancing responsibilities as mothers, teachers, and breadwinners for their families. The initiative by the Indian Railways to declare 5 stations of the Northern Railway as pink stations, managed solely by female staff, is a commendable step towards highlighting women's achievements in the railway sector. These pink stations not only symbolize women's empowerment but also serves as a testament to their capability and dedication in traditionally male-dominated fields. It's a significant move towards promoting gender equality and providing equal opportunities for women in the workforce.
आज अंतर्राष्ट्रीय दिवस बहुत हर्ष का दिन है और ये अच्छा मौका है महिलाओं को अपने लिए, समाज के लिए कुछ करने का मौका मिला है। और मैं 13 साल से चला रही हूँ, कंटिन्यू चला रही हूँ, बहुत मजा आता है। इसमें रोमांच भी है और संतुष्टि भी है, मजा आता है।
The women working as coolies at Gujarat's Bhavnagar railway station exemplify resilience, determination, and the pursuit of dignity in their livelihoods. Despite the traditionally male-dominated nature of the job, these women have broken barriers and taken on the role of coolies to support their families.
અત્યારે તો અમે આવીએ છીએ 5 થી 6 બૈરા આવીએ છીએ
બધાને મળી રહે કામ કઈ રીતે
એટલે મળે, કહું તો ખરી, મળે તો મળે, નહીં તો નોય મળે ભાઈ આમાં, સમજા? જો અત્યારે બેઠા છીએ તો નજરની સામે.
હાલ આમ કે રોજી રોટી તમારે કઈ રીતે ચાલે છે, શું કરો છો?
એટલે
કઈ રીતે તમે કામ કરો છો? આમ સામાન ટ્રેનમાં મૂકો તો કઈ રીતે મુશ્કેલી પડે, શું થાય?
એટલે આ ટ્રોલીમાં અમે મેકીએ, ટ્રોલીમાં મેકીને અમે ત્યાં લઈને જઈએ. જે ડબ્બો હોય એ ડબ્બામાં અમારે મેકવો પડે સામાન. વજનવાળો હોય તો અમને મદદ કરાવે, હલકો હોય તો અમે બધું અંદર ગોઠવી દઈએ એને.
Women today are leaving a strong impression everywhere they go. Hijam Ranjana's Yukchabi Enterprises in Manipur is garnering praise all across, as her industry distinctively transforms the locally available luscious seasonal fruits and vegetables into a zest of taste in the form of chips, fruit pickles, and fruit candies. Ranjana has also recruited women from her locality and is working to empower other women in her society.
2021 dagi ai production chel launch tawdana thabak cha hujarki
kari wakhal dagi no masi thabak hawme na changbi roise
akhoi manipur da leiba akhoi gi phangi ba day to day life da chari ba adagi di mayam ma leiba se hai or su adagi di vegetable ge item mayam je khoi matam matam gi sal da char ga dum loithoki ba adu akhoi na yokhat ba preserve tawbudi do bo da ba adu gi wakhal lon da ina ahan boina ai thambau si to khudana thar ga pothokina to chaki ba
maram kari kai pada no puthoisha
product se ahan ba gi ai gi thambau gi chips lotus rajong gi chips sima leire aduga masigi seasoning ina nga thongba da thakna ba gi ama leire aduga kasaba umangra gi chips aduga atopa mixed fruit item mayam ma dagi kasai lemon dry pickle na simba thum mayam to jari.
The occasion also unveils multiple other narratives of women and their journey to be empowered and self-reliant. Among all Jammu and Kashmir's authors, Muskan Nargis's journey to become an author at this young age not only stands out as a shimmering example of the empowerment of women in society, but also inspires youth at large. Hailing from Srinagar, Muskan Nargis has swiftly risen as a prominent literary figure. Her two published books, Struggle of a Single Parent and Unraveling Shadows, showcases her burgeoning talent.
ये लिखने वगैरह का शौक ही बचपन से ही था. आई यूज्ड टू राइट लाइक लिटिल सेंटेंसेस, दिस इज़ दैट, ऐसे ऐसे करके. तो ये कभी नहीं पता था कि मैं एक लेखक बनूंगी. वो तो बस एक शौक था. एंड ऐसा होता था कि मेरे ज़्यादा फ्रेंड्स नहीं होते थे, तो मैं प्रेफर करती थी कि लिखना, वहीं उसी के साथ अपने इमोशंस शेयर करना वगैरह. तो फिर पता ही नहीं चला, एक वक्त ऐसा आया, ये मेरा बेस्ट फ्रेंड बन गया और मैंने सोचा कि बस अब इसी लिखावट को मुझे साथ लेके चलना है. एंड फिर उसके बाद मैंने न्यूज़पेपर में आर्टिकल्स लिखे, मैगजीन्स में पोइट्रीज़ लिखी, एंड उसके बाद बुक लिखी स्ट्रगल ऑफ अ सिंगल पेरेंट, एंड उसके बाद ये दूसरी बुक अनरिवीलिंग शैडोज.
Since India's independence in 1947, various policies and initiatives are being implemented aimed at empowering women and providing them with equal opportunities in education, employment, and political participation. From legislations ensuring women's right to property and protection from domestic violence to schemes promoting women's entrepreneurship and leadership, there have been concerted efforts to uplift women in society.
And now we bring you some of the stories from the recent developments and happenings from around the world in our section of World in Focus.
The 29-year-old Shi Tong balances a career in finance with her passion for bodybuilding. She says lifting has liberated her. Tong is part of a growing trend in China. From throwing punches to pumping iron, Chinese women with time and money are taking up sports like boxing and weightlifting that had once been considered fringe. They are challenging the traditional commercialized ideal that a woman should aspire to be fair, slim and youthful. On Xiao Hongshu, China's version of Instagram, hashtags like female bodybuilder and muscle woman have accumulated hundreds of millions of views. Boxing trainer and owner of a gym in central Beijing, who goes by the professional nickname A Nan, says her gym has been enrolling more women than men over the past several years. Bodybuilding only opened to female professional competition in China in 1996. Even now, female competitors are often widely referred to as King Kong Barbies. But sociologist and specialist in gender studies Wu Xiaoying says she believes the aesthetic preferences of women are becoming more diverse. Archaeologists have discovered the earliest dated cave paintings in South America in Argentine Patagonia dating back 8,200 years. The 895 paintings were found by Argentine and Chilean archaeologists in the Huenel 1 cave, a 630 square meter rock shelter located in the province of Neuquén, some 1,100 kilometers southwest of capital Buenos Aires. Dr. Guadalupe Romero Villanueva, author of the research published in the Science Advances journal, said the discovery indicates that the production of cave art began in Huenel Cave approximately 8,000 years ago, and that the practice of painting the particular pattern seen in the cave was sustained for a period of at least 3,000 years. The discovery provides evidence of the artistic ability and cultural transmission of the hunter-gatherer societies which inhabited the region during the Middle Holocene, a period roughly from 7,000 to 5,000 years ago, and reveals the socio-ecological resilience to climate as well as serving as a means of communication between scattered populations.
And lastly, let's take you to the Poonch district of India's Jammu and Kashmir, where the government is endeavouring to provide quality healthcare facility to the citizens living in remote areas, as this time the Border Security Force organised a medical camp in Khantar, where a team of doctors from BSF and civil society conducted primary medical checkups and provided free treatment and medicines to the residents. Take a look.
Ensuring the security in border districts and guarding the line of control, the Border Security Force also prioritize the medical well-being of individuals residing in the far-flung villages of the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. In line with the government's aim to provide better healthcare facilities to every Indian citizen, the BSF organizes a number of free medical camps in the border villages of the Union Territory round the year. The recently organized medical camp in the remote area of Khantar in Poonch district was one such initiative undertaken by the BSF to identify the ailing individuals and provide them the best available treatment free of cost.
आज बीएसएफ ने यहाँ पे एक कैंप ऑर्गेनाइज किया है और इस कैंप का ऑर्गेनाइज करने का मकसद यही है कि लोगों को मुख्तलिफ किस्म की अद्वियात मेडिसिन जो है फ्री दे रहे हैं और मुख्तलिफ किस्म की बीमारियाँ हैं तो उनके खात्मे के लिए डॉक्टर जो हजरात की टीम आई हुई है वो फ्री चेकअप हो रहा है और मेडिसिन मिल रही है। हम मशकूर ममनून हैं BSF 141 BSF के और हेडमास्टर साहब खरेतर जिन्होंने जहाँ पे ये प्रोग्राम ऑर्गेनाइज किया है डिस्ट्रिक्ट एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन के खासकर और ऐसे प्रोग्राम जो है गांव में ऑर्गेनाइज होने चाहिए। इसका फ़ायदा तमाम आवाम को होगा और आवाम के साथ साथ जो नई जो पीढ़ी है उसको भी अवेयरनेस दिया है इन्होंने कि फौज में कैसे भर्ती होते हैं और उसके लिए क्या क्या रिक्वायरमेंट है। तो ऐसे प्रोग्राम गाँव में ऑर्गेनाइज होने चाहिए। हम एक बार फिर मशकूर ममनून हैं इस BSF के और डिस्ट्रिक्ट एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन के कि जिन्होंने अपना कीमती वक्त निकाल कर डॉक्टर हजरात दूर दराज इलाका जात से जम्मू से और उनसे आए और लोगों को चेकअप किया है।
A team of doctors from civil society and BSF carried out a preliminary medical checkup for the residents and thereafter distributed free medicines. Around 150 to 200 patients were present at the camp to get a free medical checkup and received medical treatment against their ailments. The residents hailed the efforts of the government and the BSF for conducting the medical camp at the doorstep.
ये तो कम BSF वालों ने बड़े अरसे से यहाँ लगाना शुरू किया। हम इस बटालियन के मशहूर हैं कि इन्होंने आज तकरीबन 150-200 मरीजों को जो है वो चेकअप करवाया और फ्री में दवाइयाँ जो दे रहे हैं टेस्ट कर रहे हैं। हम मशहूर हैं BSF के CO साहब के। ये 148 बटालियन जो नई आई है बड़े तनदेही से और बड़ी मेहनत से लोगों के साथ ये कोऑपरेट कर रही है और लोगों को काम कर रही है।
The medical camp was organized under the Civic Action Program envisaged by the Government of India to provide holistic development to the residents in border districts. It also served as a platform for the young individuals to evaluate their fitness level and interact with the officers to know about their eligibility for a career in Border Security Force.
हमने आज यहाँ फ्री मेडिकल कैंप लगाया है जो सिविक एक्शन प्रोग्राम के अंदर आता है। तो गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया की ये कोशिश रहती है कि जितने बॉर्डर डिस्ट्रिक्ट हैं इसके अंदर बेहतर मेडिकल सुविधाएं प्रदान की जाए। इसके तहत हमने जो नजदीक के गांव हैं इन सबको एक जगह इकट्ठा करके इनका ट्रीटमेंट कराया जा रहा है।
The Border Security Force and the Indian Army undertake many such initiatives to improve the lives of people living in the far-flung border districts of the Union Territory. The medical camps are a few initiatives among a gamut of welfare schemes run by the government and the forces to bring cheerfulness and a holistic development to the border districts.
And that's all we have for you this week. I'm your host Pratiksha Mishra and it's a goodbye from the entire production team.